I didn't have the mic on again. How are you guys doing? Welcome to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D, unapologetic and nine buys. Guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, I see Meek is in the house. She's saying greetings, Lady D and chat, and my girl, Miss Woo. Miss Woo says, good afternoon, Lady D and chat. Guys, look, sorry for being late. I finally was able to at least try to get my son to help me out when it comes to all this stuff that is in here. He say, "Mom, you got all this equipment in here and you don't even know how to use it." Guys, if you see the stuff that I had purchased, because I got this room set up, so I could go ahead and, bring you guys the tea, bring you guys some information, trying to set it up. It's not easy. I'm not that technology savvy, man. When it comes to those young kids, they know all about this stuff. I do not know. But I finally got a hold to him because he's in the military and he's home for a little while. And he's say, "Mom, you could do this, you could do that." I say, "Well, show me how to go ahead and do it," But he only stayed a little few minutes, and after that, he just left. Okay, but I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and get all this together, guys, because I got a lot of stuff in here. It's just that I don't know how to use it. Okay. Also, my girl Linda Young, she been helping me on the battlefield. Girl, it is not easy dealing with these people. Linda Young, she's on my community post, guys. She's trying to help us sister out. We on the wall, man. It is not easy, especially when, people are so passionate, about this reality show. Lord have mercy. I just don't know why. But like I said, we could take the foolish things of this world to conform the wise. But there's a lot of stuff that I want to go ahead and talk about, guys. I mean, this right here, this is real, guys. I see my girl Siren Songstress. She said, "Hello, Lady D. Hi, chat." Yes, indeed. Guys, welcome, welcome to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D. Yes, unapologetic and non-biased in here is grown folks. We meet, okay? We ain't got time to pacify no babies in here. If you can't stand the heat, you get out of the kitchen. But this is real, and I just hope that people, they will look at it from a different perspective because earlier I saw on one of the content creators. Let me see if I got it up. I don't think I have it up. Let me see. Funky Dineva. Yeah, Funky Dineva. I thought I went ahead and put it up, but I guess I didn't. But Funky Dineva, he went ahead and he's apologizing to Melody, and a lot of the millimeters, they are, letting them have it because they say, you're not going to sit there and turn on our girl one day and then you want to switch. We're not going to have it. And I saw one of the content creators, they say, he's like going back, into, his own vomit like a dog. But Funky Dineva, like I said, I just don't understand, but then again, I do understand, it's all about money. So, people gonna go wherever the wind is blowing, because they are content creators and, they there to set up their channel to make money. Me, I can't do it. I got to stand on my truth. If I see it, I'm gonna call it the way that I see it. Yes, I want clicks. Yes, I want likes. Yes, I want to get paid. But I also, I have to stand on my truth. I can't just do something just because, I'm getting paid. I just can't do it. I just can't sleep at night. I just can't do it. I don't know how people can do it, but my conscience would not allow me. And the thing about it is that when it comes to Funky Dineva, he's going to be, I think it's going to be sometimes this month, he's going to be at Black with Marcel and Tisha. And we already know when Marcel has said that if you a millimeter, you are not coming in. He say he gonna turn you around, he gonna turn you around at the door. But what about Funky Dineva? Like he's straddling the fence, he's in and he's out, and this is the first time that I ever agreed with the millimeters, go ahead and shut the door on him, because now he wants to go ahead and all the stuff that he said about Melody, he wants to go ahead and retract on it. It's not like that. Either you're hot or you're cold, Funky Dineva. either you in or you out, but you cannot be in between. They going to spew you out, especially when it comes to the melanuts. Okay. So guys, as you can see right here, again, welcome to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D, unapologetic and nine buys. And thank you, my girl, Linda Young. Oh my God. I'm just gonna let you handle that back wall, girl, because I say, look, I'm not gonna sit there and let these people drain me. I mean, they are very biased. My God, who are these people? Who are these people that's riding so hard for people that they don't even know? Linda Young say, I'm on it. I know you are, girl. I saw you early this morning. I saw you early this morning on it. Yes, indeed. I mean, who are these people? Are they getting paid? Because they riding so hard for a woman. Do you guys ride so hard for your own family? Make it make sense. I don't know. But let me go ahead and put in this disclaimer, read my disclaimer, because we got to go ahead and do this right here, especially when they got these haters. I mean, these people are some haters. So the disclaimer is under section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. So, guys, all this right here, to me, it is for entertainment purposes only. You air it out, you are free game, which I just hope that they stick to the show and not when it comes to these people personal business. Okay. So I hope you guys could see me real good, because I've been messing things around in here. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about the best revenge. That's what I want to go ahead and talk about. And guys, feel free to charm in, guys, because it makes my job goes by very, very fast. I'm gonna see if I can stay in at least an hour, okay? But no one loves the truth. No one loves the truth. And also, let me go ahead, and put my Cash App up. Real Talk 985. If you feel led to go ahead and Cash App, let me see if I can go ahead and find it. Real Talk 985. And nobody is begging. So don't go around, because I saw people say, oh, she's begging for Cash App. Ain't nobody is begging for no Cash App. But if I'm giving you information and standing on my truth and spending an entire hour with you guys, like I say, it won't hurt. But I'm not just asking you to give me a Cash App. I appreciate it, but go ahead and hit that like button, comment, and share these videos. Share these videos. Trust me, that helps a lot. Okay. So we're going to talk about facts over feelings and truth over power. And also, I saw where you guys, I know you saw my title. The title is The Best Revenge is When They Go Low, You Tell the Truth. And we already know that when it comes to Miss Buddy, she had pulled a little page out of Michelle Obama. When they go low, Michelle say we go high, but she says she wants to take it to hell. And I already talked about that. There's power in the tongue. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. Words are seeds. So whatever you put out there in the atmosphere, it's going to come back to you. So you have to be careful what you say. Words are spells. You put it out there, you gonna reap the harvest. So what did Miss Buddy said? Miss Buddy said when they go low, she take it to hell. So knock knock, who's there? Arionne Curry. And like I said, in here, it's grown folks. If you can't stand heat, get out the kitchen, because I'm gonna stand on my truth. We tired. I don't know about you guys, but we've been running with this Mel and this Martell drama for almost 7 seasons, 8 seasons. It's time to go ahead and for these people to move on. If God say go, go. Nobody hating on no Mel. I don't know Mel from a can of paint. I don't know these people. I only could go by of what they put out. But it's time for us to move on. How long are you going to keep wringing this old dirty dish rag? How long is going to be Mel and Martell? These people have been divorced for almost 4 years now. It's time for these people to move on. These people knew exactly what they did when they pitched this show on network. They knew how their marriage was. They knew all the stuff that was going in. This is not something that, oh, we got on the show, then my husband, he decided to go out there and cheat. No, they both was cheating on each other according to what they both put out. They aired out their own business. But we are sick and tired. It's time for us to have some type of solution. It's time for these people to move on. So we're going to go ahead and talk about it. They say the best revenge is when they go low. If they go low, Martell, start telling the truth. Reveal it all. Because I'm pretty sure they're not going to hold back of nothing. Look how they sitting there nailing this man to the cross. Like I said, to me, it's like they trying to see this man unalive himself. But devil, you is a lie. And the truth is not in you. This man is young and he got a lot to live for. Why would he sit there and wants to unalive himself or cause himself to be committed over some people that he does not know, just because other people, they decide to sell their soul for almighty dollars? Okay, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Linda Young said, yes, they are crazy. Absolutely. I see my girl is in the house, country girl Queenie. She said, good afternoon. Happy, wonderful Wednesday, Lady D and chat. Yes, indeed. Thank you very, very much. And I want to go ahead, on Sundays, do some things in Sunday on Sundays, because they like to sit there and they say, oh, the Bible says this, the Bible says that. The Bible says a lot of things, but do they practice what they preach? No, half of them don't even practice what they preach. So when they go low, start telling the truth, start telling it all. Okay, hold on one second, guys. Okay, guys, getting back to what I was talking about, we're going to go ahead and talk about the best revenge. The best revenge is to start telling the truth. Lay it all on the table. Because as you can see right there, these people, they do not want to give Martell no grace at all. No grace at all. And I already told you, I told you guys from day one, I said when it came to Martell and Arionne, these people are together. I really think that these people are married. And I'm going to continue saying those people are married. And they say, well, if they're married, why is he hiding her? Why would he put her on a major network, or even put her on social media and tell some business that you guys wants to hear? Make you pay for it and make sure she gets her worth, because I really think that they are married. But I wouldn't sit there, cast my pearls to no swans. These people don't like me, especially when it comes to Carlos King. Carlos King don't care for Martell. We already saw Carlos King don't really care, from what I saw, because when Martell was arrested with his children in the car, and we already know the statistics when it comes to these policemen out there and the black man, he didn't call and ask Martell, are you okay? How are the kids? No, he called Melody and say, oh, my girl, we gonna talk about it when I come down there to Huntsville. Oh my God. Can't believe he did that. Okay. Can't believe he did that. My girl, Country Girl, says, hit the like button if you haven't already. Also, my girl, Linda Young, says they are saying the arrest was staged, because if they were filming the day he was arrested, who would stage being arrested in front of their kids? Absolutely. Like I said, these people make up any and everything. And the thing about it, it runs, it flies. Those lies flies. But like I said, the truth gonna slowly but surely find its way back home. Why would he sit there and stage his arrest when Mel was the one that went ahead and fought? Why? Why? Make it make sense, guys. I mean, it's like you guys living in some type of la la land. Anything to sit there and give Melody a storyline. But just like I said before, Melody does not have a storyline without Martell. She would be boring as all outdoors. all outdoors. What do Melody have to talk about? If Melody have anything to talk about, then why don't Melody and her Melanuts go to Nubian Scream Yard or whatever that Scream Yard is? And why don't she sit there and do her thing? Why is she staying on Love and Marriage in Huntsville if she all that and some? Because she don't have a storyline. What could she do? What could she do? We already saw how she act. Ain't nobody hating. According to Tasha K, she can't sing. So what's the purpose of she's still there beating that dead horse unless she's there to sit there and squeeze it like an old dirty dish, squeeze it no more, because she know the more that she beats and nail down Martell, the more that she's going to be cashing checks at the bank. All this right here is a money grab. Can't you see it? She's going to continue riding on this trauma bonding pain until she said there's some or someone say enough is enough. It's time for Melody. It's time for her to go. You know, if she got to keep beating and reminiscing when God said go, she don't need a reality show. If anything, Melody need a therapist. These people need a therapist. They want to sit there and air out their business on the reality show for the entire world to pick it apart, knowing that you're going to have all of these different spirits all in your business. The last thing that these people should sit there and try to pitch is a reality show. If anything, these people should go and get some therapy, okay? And that's real talk. That's real talk, guys. I don't know. For some reason, I got some energy today. I don't know what it is. I guess it's because, I don't know, my husband must have cooked some beans. Linda Young says there's okay. I read that one. Miss Sparker says now Funky Dineva is on the apology to Melody and the Millimeters tour. This is a Martell smear campaign for sure. Like I said, they're gonna go wherever the wind is blowing. The reason why it looked like they siding with Melody because they don't want these Melanuts to come after them. And they know long as they sitting there and helping beating Martell down, then ching, 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 ching. Martell name is money. He might as well just change his name to Money. But if I was Martell, I would hire me a good PR team, a good team, and some lawyers. And I would sit there and I would reorganize this, regroup this, because I promise you, Martell and Arionne, you guys are the main character. God has put this mantle in your hands. Everything that attached to you shall be blessed, but you have to know how to sit there and make it happen for yourself. Don't let all these buzzards, all these vultures eat off of your gift. Because like I said, God is not blessing them. God is blessing you. Without you, nobody wouldn't be making no money. And they know that because what they are doing is they are banking off of payola. That's all it is. That's all it is. So if I was Martell, if Carlos King does not want to sit there and allow you to tell your reality, but yet he would allow everybody else to beat off of you, squeeze you like an old dirty dish rag, beat you like an old dead horse. No, enough is enough. Nobody is going to bank off of me. If anybody is going to bank off of me, it's going to be me and my family and my team. So if Carlos King does not want to do right, I'm pretty sure it got plenty of doors with Martell name on it. And who the cause of this? You guys. Because you guys was gloating over someone else's demise. And that's scripture as well. Ask Miss Saint Melody. Ask her to find those scriptures. You do not gloat over no one else's demise, because what you might do is you might have the Most High God to change his mind and start blessing that person. And that's what it looked like, because everything Miss Buddy touched, it ends up in somebody else's hands. Now I'm hearing that she's trying to find something else that's going to stick, a makeup line. Woohoo! Who going to end up with it? Somebody else, okay? Because you cannot allow your gifts to be evil spoken of. You can sit there and you can build a house. You can furnish the house, but somebody else going to rest in that house. Okay. Miss Sparkles, yeah, we talked about that Funky Dineva. Funky Dineva, like I said, he gonna go wherever the bags is going. He probably say, hell with them. I don't know these people. I don't know these people from a can of paint. I'm gonna go where the money is going. Shoot, I need these clicks and these likes. I need you look, I'm not on Fox News anymore. I'm not making the money, most likely alleging like I used to make. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna jump on the bandwagon too. Hell with them. Shit, I'm gonna get some out of it. Most likely that's what he's saying, okay? Miss Barker said Carlos King will sell his soul for a check. All of them, that's the last one of them. But the thing about it is they need a sacrificial lamb. And they using Martell and Arionne. That's why they sitting there spying on these people, going out there, these people trying to have a fun day with their children. If you didn't care about them, why would you worry about sitting there stalking them? So quite obvious, everything is centered around their likeness. So why not pay her? Why not put Arionne on the show? If not on Carlos King, go ahead and put it on Bravo. I heard that they was setting that networking with Bravo. They got the films. All they just most likely is looking for people to sit there and pick it up. They can do their own spinoff. Because, like I said, you guys, the minute when these people go on IG, it's like you guys are got y'all notifications set on ready. Oh, Arionne and Martel is on IG. June beat everybody. They beats me. They beats me before I can download and put them on. And I'll be riding for them. But if you don't like them, why are you sitting there trying to bank off of them? It don't work like that. It doesn't work like that because all you doing is opening the door for greater for these people. And that's real talk. Okay. My girl Linda Young says, she said, how can callers be a producer and take sides with his cast? Just imagine working at a corporation and your boss is blatantly talking about you and taking sides. Who can work in that environment? And that's why, Martell sat there and say, look, you either tell my reality or you just go ahead and fire me. And then the thing about it, Carlos King, he wanted to have an attitude, go to Melody's, that little event down there in Huntsville when he went and crowned and made her head bigger than what it already is, which some people say he wished that he would have took it back. But then he wanted to have an attitude with Martell, just because Martell was saying that, the reason why he brought those flowers because producers told him. See, they don't like you to sit there and expose these producers. And then he was trying to say, because my producers do this, my producers, they travel far and near and all this. Yeah, your producers is rotten to the core. Your producers is not to be trusted. Because if your producers is going in people's homes and they pouring out their soul to these producers and they ending up with their man, I wouldn't even want them people in my house. If I was Destiny, I would go to HR. And if HR don't do that, then trust me, I would get me an attorney. Especially if that was my husband. Now, I understand with Cynthia Bailey, because after when Portia pulled that stunt when she went in Fallon's home and ended up with her man, knowing that she didn't love him, but she saw what he had. But look what Portia did. Cynthia Bailey said, oh, no women is allowed to come in my home ever again. Even Dr. Heavenly said the same thing. Dr. Heavenly said there and said, oh, no, these women is not coming in my house, not around my man. So I don't know what the heck that Carlos King was talking about. I don't know what the heck that Carlos King was talking about. You absolutely right. For the love of money. Like I said there and say, what's the purpose of gaining the entire world and losing your daggone soul? Losing your daggone mind. I talk about it all the time. You can never build a solid foundation off of material possession. That's like building a house on sinking sand. Everything that you build, the winds and the rain and the storm, is going to blow it away because you built it off of foul ground. And like I said, guys, in here is real talk. Unapologetic, non-biased. I'm gonna call it like it is. You sit there and say, "Oh, D, you're not being fair." I'm being fair. I'm not gonna sit there and say what you guys wants to say. When the crowd goes that way, she got enough. She got a whole bandwagon of trauma binding people that's lifting her up. You may see a very handful of people sitting there see this BS of how these people are trying to put their foot and nail this man to the cross just because they say infidelity. But it can't be infidelity. It's because they figured out that his name, we could continue riding off it and we could bank off it. That's all it is. That's all it is. Ain't got nothing to do with infidelity. Because if it had anything with infidelity, they would have went after Portia. They would have went after this girl Mia, who she really showed her man. And you could see her husband is very hurt. They would have went after the Fletchers. Didn't Nell and Chris they had stuff going on in their relationship? You don't hear nobody nailing Chris Fletcher to the coffin. You don't hear nobody nailing him to the coffin. But why Martell? Because Martell, they have banked off of his pain. They tried to make him the face of DV. They tried to make him the face of a cheater. But like I said, you never win when you play dirty, okay? I see my girls in the house, Etna Crowder. She say, hello, chat. Just getting off from work. Okay, okay. Thank you for spending your time with me, Etna. Thank you very much. I see now, guys, I got 47 people in here. Go ahead and hit that like button. Our Cash App, Real Talk 985. Like I said, it won't hurt. If you are in here, you getting information, even if you don't like it, are you in here? Good vibes, people, talking from a different perspective, a critical thinker, try to think outside the box, even if you are riding hard for melody, it's always another side, it's another side. Let me see if I can see the side that Lady D is talking about. And like I said, you have a right to choose, you have the right to spit it out. But at least have an open mind. Learn to think out of the box. When you see everybody going one way, that's Bible. You go the other way. Because like I said there and say, the world is not going to sit there and lift up, you know, everybody. The world is only going to lift up their own. So when you see the world running to one person, then you need to sit there and start thinking, why is the entire world running to one dead carcass? Why? Why? And that's why the Bible says, let a man examine himself. So if you sit there and you see everybody running after that 99, trust me, you go after that one. I hope this didn't go over your head. Let me say it again. If you see everyone running after that 99, you go after that one. And I promise you, God will exalt you, okay? Because all they doing is watching that one go up that ladder. And the minute when that one do something that they don't like, they going to shake their butt right off. And that's real talk, okay? So again, my girl, country girl says, if you like this conversation, go ahead and like the video, subscribe the channel. It real talk over here. Yes, real talk over here. Unapologetic and non-biased. Meek says Miss Buddy has no real brand. Legging now makes up. Yes, indeed. Like Marcia says, she's going to put out anything that's going to stick, But like I said, these people, they not about that life. These people are faking it until they make it, okay? But the thing about it is, you're not going to continue riding on this black man. And when you sit there and now you got the law involved in it, you got the court involved, had this man arrested, this black man, knowing the statistics, how these black men are being unalived by these bad cops, these prejudiced bad cops. And now you want to sit there and get the law. That's when the buck stop. This is not a reality show. This is not a game, because you messing with people's lives, okay? You messing with people's lives. Linda Young says, "Me, me, she's throwing spaghettis. That's all that is. Seeing what's going to stick." Of course, she went on live and sold her white label makeup. My God, my God. And then the thing about it is that she's a hater because she's talking about Stormy, talking about nobody wants to smell like fruits. You wish you was in the shoes of Stormy because Stormy, the minute she goes on TikTok, she said that she sells out. You guys wish that Miss Buddy was Stormy. And like I said, why would Miss Buddy even want to say something like that? If anything, Miss Buddy should have said that and say, congratulations, support Stormy. But no, she was hating. And God don't bless no mess, okay? God do not bless no mess. Ashanti Stewart TV says Melody Crown is just a what it is for side. Melody's crown is just a facade. That lady is miserable, mad, and sad. But the thing about it, Shanti, is when Carlos King went down there and put a crown on her and put a sage on her. I was just so upset. I was so upset because all the stuff that has been going on, I'm thinking that, he's going to at least try to put out the fire. Even when he came on last week, this week with, hold on, guys, with Dr. Heavenly, when he came on with Dr. Heavenly, everything, oh, Melody, Martell this, Martell did this. What led to Martell sending out that text message? Because it wasn't no RP. What led to that? He told Melody on that text message, I'm tired of you. Leave me the F alone. Now, if any man gonna text you and say, leave me the F alone, that means that man does not want you. That means that man does not want you. And the only reason why it looks like that, because nobody wants to hear from Martell. Martell can't say nothing. Anything that he says, you guys going to take it and you're going to twist it and you're going to run with it and you're going to make it evil spoken of. You're going to make it evil spoken of. And she knows that. She knows that she can put out any and everything and they're going to run with what she say. But God sat there and say, no, not so. Man gonna run. But man is not the ultimate judge. It's what God says. Man does not have a heaven or hell to put no one in. Now, if man can sit there and lay it down and raise it back up, then I might fear man. But God got this. So it doesn't matter how you guys going out there and try to smear this man's character, try to crucify him, try to see that this man is out of his mind. I remember I saw a thumbnail that was going around. Even he saw it, how they had the man in a straitjacket. These people are witches and warlocks. But like I said, it's only a temporary fix. Only what you do for the Most High God is going to last, okay? So stop it. It's not going to work, okay? It's not going to work. Letty, Little John says, hello, Lady D. Hey, Letty. She said, Arionne is too lazy to help Martell. I am thinking that Melody may have that tape of Arionne telling OSNC that Martell asked her to put the RP out. Letty, you keep saying the same thing over and over. I'm going to purchase me a violin. I may not know how to play it, but I'm going to purchase me a violin. Letty, I'm doing my violin. There is no RP that was put out. That was a lie. No RP was put out. He put a text message out. This is what the text message says. I might can't read it. I can't see it, but this is the text message. that he put out. He told her to leave her the F alone. Stop speaking on me. That's what he told her. It's no RP. That was a lie. He said that according to what Martell said, I'm gonna say allegedly, he said a stripper sat there and put that out. And everybody ran with that lie. But it's no RP. He put out a text and told her to leave her alone. You know what, alone. Okay. That's what it was about. And everybody sat there harping on what he did her. Every time when Martell do something, Martell can have a hangnail. And if that hangnail falls or flies somewhere near Miss Buddy, oh my God, Martell sat there and he put a hangnail on Melody. You guys gonna take it and you're gonna make 101 videos that Martell sat there and he put a hangnail on top of Melody's. And you guys gonna run with that. This man, anything that he do, you guys gonna try to take it and make it evil spoken of. But all the stuff that Melody did, you guys take it and you sweep it under the rug and you don't talk about it no more. Melody did some stuff and it's all caught on tape, guys. It's all caught on tape. So Letty, come on, Letty, stop it. Don't have me to go and purchase a violin because you keep talking about the RP. It's time to move on. These people ready to move on. These people is ready to start telling their story. It's not about Melody anymore. Stop making it about Melody. Melody had 7 years to beat this dead horse. 7 freaking years. Not years, seasons. And she beat it. And you guys ran with it. Now it's time for you guys to let Martell live. What do you want to see out of Martell? Do you all want to see blood? What you want to see? What do you want to see from Martell? But the devil, you is a liar, and the truth is not in you, because God say he shall rise, he shall live, and he shall proclaim everything that he puts his hands on it. So no weapon formed against him shall prosper, and every tongue that rise against him, it shall be condemned. Okay, so let it go and let God. Okay, Ashanti Stewart says, let it. Martell takes care of Arionne and take care of Arionne really good. We got these CCs, these bottom feeders that don't even have a key to turn their own doorknob, to go into their own house, living with their mama on a dirty mattress. The man that left them and all this other stuff. These people ain't about that life. These people are buzzards, bottom feeders, chicken heads. Ain't got a pot to pee in and a window to throw out of. Okay? These people ain't about nothing. They gonna continue running with this narrative because that little few crumbs they putting on their table. Okay? But let it go. Ashanti say, let it. Martell take care of Arionne real good. Got this girl. She's not living in an apartment. This girl living in a house, a nice house with a garage. With a garage, okay? She doesn't have to work. Most women can't relate because their man have them working like a dog. Come on, girl, preach. Preach. He told Tasha K he got that, and he does. Yes, he does. This man, he taking care of home. And he was taking care of Melody as well. Melody, she never wanted for nothing. Melody knew she had a good man. But Melody, she sold her soul for a bowl of beans because she was running after fame and fortune. Don't matter what Martell would do for Melody, it never made her happy. And I only can go by of what they put out. Like I say, all this is based off of a reality show. I only can go by of what they put out. Melody said that this man never gave her the never really satisfied her until she left out and somebody else did it. This man was begging his wife to do things for him. What did she do? She went out and she went and let somebody and did it to somebody else. So what do you want this man to do? You'd want this man to sit there and constantly just lay down with a dead log, which he should have done, right? Like I said, Martell got to take accountability too. He should have been a man and he should have just divorced her, knowing that, it, it wasn't worth keeping. She wasn't worth keeping. Somebody that, just laying around and the moan laying around and looking for him after he came from a hard day's work to fix food or bring food. Melody already had checked out. She already checked out. And that's why it was so easy for she to tell her man to go and find somebody else. But see, nobody wants to talk about stuff like that. Y'all don't want to talk about stuff like that. Y'all don't want to talk about nothing like that. My girl, Country Girl, says, if you like to support the host, Cash App is not required, but it's welcome. Absolutely. Thank you very much. Real Talk 985, because it's not easy, guys, especially, since I had parathyroid surgery and I'm still coming out and bringing it to you. Misery Love Company. Absolutely, my girl. Let's see what Linda said. Linda said, now they harassing his mother, Miss Marlene. And Miss Marlene don't bother nobody. And good and well, you will go to the end of the earth if somebody would do something to your children. Melody, when she found out that Martell was arrested, and she didn't sit there and call her children. She was waiting for her children to call her, according to what she told her brother. Nobody called me. Martell didn't call me. Nobody didn't call me. The kids didn't call me either. Why would you want anybody to call you when you know that your children was with their dad? Why you didn't drop everything like Miss Marlene? Miss Marlene says she was at the courthouse in 2 minutes. You should have beat it, Miss Marlene there. But like I said, these people, they have sold their soul for a bowl of beans. Also, Linda says she's just a woman who has her son back. She is not enabling him. I heard her say on TV when he was wrong, but he ain't now. No, he's not. He's not wrong. And she's not wrong. When she had to go to court, she says she stood on that stand and she told the truth. Even Martell say, Mom, you're supposed to be sticking up for me. No, I'm standing for the truth. It's not a word verbatim, but she said, no, I'm not going to go on that stand and perjure myself. I'm going to say what I need to say, and I'm going to say how I said it. I'm going to stand on the truth. So now all of a sudden, because she standing by her son's side when the whole world is sitting there trying to nail him to the cross, now you expect the mama to sit there and watch these no good for nothing buzzards, vultures, sit there and try to nail this man on the cross, and you want this woman to watch? Make it make sense. Like I said, when it comes to these people are cuckoo for Cocoa Puff, okay? Cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. Ashanti Stewart says callers and funky Dineva would date Martel in a heartbreak. That's been funny to me because a lot of gay men love men in relationship would trade places with Arionne in a heartbeat. Yeah, absolutely. But see, they gonna go where the bags are. Like I say, when it comes to our people, they have sold their soul for almighty dollars. So wherever the bags is going, they're gonna go. So hey, if hand me the bat too, hand me the belt, hand me the hatchet. Let me go ahead and beat him myself, because the more I beat Martell, the more money gonna sit there and pop out. So they know good and well, the more that he's like, what you call those things? That they hanged, and when you keep beating it, all kind of goods come out of it. That's how Martell is. The more that they beat him, he's a cash cow. The more money is going to come out. So Funky Dineva and the rest of them. But I was shocked when I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I was shocked when Dr. Heavenly said what she said, because Dr. Heavenly, she's messy, but one thing about her, she's not going to say something just to be saying it. She gonna stand on the truth. But when Dr. Heavenly said what she said, I was very shocked, because you only going by the text messages. You're not going by what led to this. You're not watching the videos that's out there, especially Tasha K had Martell gave to Tasha K when she was trying to unalive this man and throw lighter fluid and uh pulling up plants, and as they say, allegedly throwing knives in the walls. Why Dr. Heavenly and Carlos King didn't talk about that. I didn't understand that right there. Shanti say, okay, I read that right there. Simone, hey Simone Blunt say hello to the chat, and Panna, how are you doing, Simona? Yes, indeed. She say facts. Letty says, I want Martel to rise and get himself together and take care of his children and be the man God created him to be. Thank you, Letty. See, Letty, like I said, Letty, she waking up, she's waking up. And that's all I'm asking. I'm not asking people, to come in on here and agree to what I say. No, I'm not asking you guys at all. I'm just asking you guys to have an open mind. We have a right to chew or spit out. We have a right to agree to disagree, but we want to be fair. We want to be fair, and I think Letty, that she did say that she wants to see Martell rise. Nobody don't wants to see nobody just constantly being beat. We all have fallen. We all was once filthy rags. He without sin cast the first stone. I don't think no one up here can cast a stone or bring judgment to no one, because we all have fallen short, but we all are saved by God's amazing grace. And that's all I'm saying. So, anybody deserve to be, they deserve God's grace. You can't just keep beating something that had happened years and years ago. We all make mistakes. I know I've made plenty of mistakes. I would be sounding like a hypocrite, if I sat there and said, oh, no, I never did this. I never did that. I can show you a scripture. I might read that scripture to you guys Sunday, where it was the sinner man and a tax collector. One of them went up, the tax collector. Oh, God, I never did this. I pay my tithes. I never sin against you. I'm so glad I'm not like this bum over there. And that sinner man, he stood to the back. And that's when the Most High God asked the sinner man, why you not coming up front? He said, I'm not worthy to come up front. So who you think ran with the blessing? The one that say that they are not worthy, the one that was boasting and saying they was this and they was that, they went straight to hell. God didn't even bless them, but the one that admitted that he have sinned, the one that had admitted that he had fell short, that's the one that ran away with the blessing. So you got to be careful, who you put your mouth on, because just because you might think that that person deserved God's amazing grace, God might say, no, not so, because God don't look at a person from the outer appearance or cheek and tongue, because the tongue will say anything, but he judges the man's heart. Okay. So if the heart is right, then God can work with that. And that's real talk, guys. Linda Young said, Letty Little Jones, we was male to ride herself, take care of her kids, put their interests first, and be the woman God created her to be as well. Absolutely. We want to see them all prosper. But the thing about it is that you cannot sit there and trade in your pain for gain. Anytime when you sit there and you sacrifice your family for almighty dollars, it's like sinking sand. Ain't nothing good is going to come out that. That's just a temporary fix. Leave these people alone. And I tell you guys all the time, because the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, it all belongs to you anyway. So you don't have to go out there and rob Peter to pay Paul, or try to sell your soul and just for almighty dollars, faking it till you make it, trying to get hundreds and one businesses trying to see what's going to stick. It's not going to work like that. Sometimes all you have to do is just be still and just let God be God. Shanti says that's why she's so mad. She lost a good thing and can't take it back. She probably believed that barbecue she sent him to that changed their marriage forever. Absolutely. She probably regretting, she didn't go to that barbecue. Because if she would have sat there and went to that barbecue, I don't think none of this stuff was going to happen. But like I said, God, ways is not like our ways. Sometimes, like I say, what trash to you could be treasure to somebody else. God probably got tired. This man begging and coming home from work and got to bathe the kids and helping them with their schoolwork and tuck them in the bed, and the wife just sitting home, uh wants to be a celebrity, wants to be a star. But who the ones that's God opening the door for? Martell was on a big old huge platform on Bravo. Melody most likely wished that would have been her because that was her dream. But like I said, the first is going to be what? Last. And the last is going to be first, okay? Ashanti says that it's too late. Dr. Heavenly, they already got Melody friends to cancel your panel to boo. Yeah, she said too late, Dr. Heavenly. They already got Melody's friends to cancel your panel to boo. I don't know what she meant by that, but I see my girl is in the house, Butterfly. She say, hey, Lady D in chat, how are you doing, Miss Butterfly? Guys, make sure you go and check out Miss Butterfly channel. I promise you, you won't be disappointed, okay? You won't be disappointed at all. How are you doing, Miss Butterfly? Yes, indeed. But guys, this is real. This is real talk. And like I said, people, they wants their ears to be tickled. People wants you to stroke them. People wants you to tell them a lie. Why? I don't want nobody to tell me a lie, because see, when you tell a person a lie or tell a person what they want to hear, it's like a temporary fix. It's like something that, is only going to, it's going to soothe you for a while, but sooner or later the pain is going to come back. So I'd rather for you to tell me the truth, open up, let me have open up surgery, heart surgery, or whatever, and get out whatever needs to get. It's going to hurt, but it's going to heal, and it's going to be for the better. Okay. Yes, indeed. Butterfly say, I am doing well. Glad I caught your live. Thank you very much. I am so glad that you are here. I am so glad that you are here. If you want to come up, you are welcome to come up. You are welcome to come up. Let me drop the link in case Butterfly got something to say. If you got something to say, honey, you are welcome. Yes, indeed, guys. Make sure you check out Miss Butterfly. And like I said, nobody is beating up on nobody. I don't hate these people because I don't know these people. I'd be a fool to sit there and hate on somebody, or even, ride for somebody and let them make me hate on somebody I don't know. That's cuckoo. That's crazy. That's really crazy. No way in the world I would sit there and hate someone just because somebody else hate them. We grown people. We ain't no children. I mean, on here we act like children. We act like kids. We are grown adults, guys. But like I said, it is what it is. This is real talk. Can't get no real than this. And the thing about it, guys, some that, just start coming on, you might sit there and say, she's, what is she talking about? I've been talking about this from day one. I haven't changed the way that I saw things. I saw this BS from day one. So just like I said, from the beginning, the best revenge is when they go low, you start telling your truth, because your truth is what's going to set you free. Your truth is going to expose all those lies. I don't care how it look. It may look like nobody hear you, but believe me, just like with my channel, small as my channel is, even if I have to be here by myself, somebody here, the word is going to get crossed, because if God gave it to you, believe me, it's not going to come back void. So all I can say right now is just accept what God allowed. So if you're going to sit and you're going to watch this reality show and you want to see how it's going to play out, then take your hands off it. Let these people do what they are getting paid for. These people are getting paid to entertain us. These people are getting paid to entertain us. So let these people do their job. You might not like it. A lot of things, especially if you got children and your child brings somebody home that you don't like, but they like them. So if you wants to sit there and you want to keep the peace, is really nothing you could do about it. But let them sit there and be who they want to be with. That's their choice. Sooner or later, if it's not the right person, they're gonna find out. But we looking from the outside in, and I got about 4 more minutes. We looking from the outside in, and like I said on all of my videos, it take two to tear down the house. Did Martell, he should have handled it a little better? Yes, he could have. But Melody said nothing was liking out of her house. Nothing. They went on vacations. He brought her flowers. He treated her like a queen. But what happened? Somewhere, something happened and it made everything evil spoken of. But what made it worse is that they put their life on a reality show for the entire world to pick it apart. Because I'm pretty sure if Melody stayed in that marriage for as long as she did and didn't say not one word, even drove to Arionne's home with her mother, and she still stayed there. And when she left, she went back and she got pregnant or whatever. I don't know, because there's a lot of stories behind that as well. But guys, all I'm just sitting there saying is two sides to a story. It's their side, and it's somewhere lies the truth. And we won't never know until we sit there and hear the entire story. So don't get mad, who Martell chooses in life. It may not be who we want, just like I said, but that's who he wants. And if that's who he chose to spend the rest of his life with, then who are we to judge? We can't keep going around and try to smear their character, talking about these people, calling them out, coming up with different names. Because all you doing is the more dirt that you slinging on them, the more that God is lifting them up. Now, you never know what God has stored for them. You never know. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, guys, sorry about that. But where I was, I got 1 more minute, and I'm gonna close it down. But what I'm sitting there saying is, you have to be careful how you put your mouth on people, because there's life and death that's in the power of the tongue. And one thing that I do know is that anytime when you try to fight evil with evil, then what you do is you tie up God's hands. You tie God's hands up, and you wondering why is this person is constantly getting blessed? Why is things is not going my way? Because what you're doing is you putting yourself in front of the wheel instead of letting God be God. But let me go ahead and read this right here. This was my affirmation, and after that, I'm gonna go ahead and close it down. But this was my affirmation that I had I had wrote put on my community tab this morning. Let me see if I can go ahead and find it. I know I had put it up there. I want to go ahead and read it to you guys. Okay, this is my affirmation that I had put this morning. I'm gonna close it out with this. I say, today I embrace the power of my truth. I choose to rise above negativity and embrace the best revenge, telling my truth. The best revenge is to tell the truth. Stop going around and making up all these lies, running around and saying things that is not. Because what you are doing is, all you doing is tying up God's hands. And once you tie up God's hands, the ones that you wants to see down, they going to run with the blessings. I will not be silenced or deterred by those who go low. So when they go low, go high. Don't let these people, most of them are low vibrational people, people that's miserable and lonely, and maybe they may had a bad relationship. And what happened? Hurt people. But it's time to move on. Let this man be with whoever he wants to be with, because he's single now. And if he is married, let him be happy in his relationship. If he wants to come back on a reality show, let him tell his story. I will stand tall and share my authentic self with confidence. My truth is my strength, and I will use it to inspire, empower, and create positive change. Use your truth to set there, empower people, to lift people up, not to tear down. This morning, I affirm that by speaking my truth, I reclaim my power and pave the way for a brighter future. So when you start speaking the truth, what you're doing is you reclaiming your power. When you start telling those lies and running with it, all you're doing is shorten your life. That's all you're doing. I am resilient, courageous, and unapologetically me. Today, I choose to live my life and let it be the greatest revenge. So, your greatest revenge is to live your life and to stand on your truth. So, on that note, guys, I am done. I am done, done, done. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Country Girl. Thank you, Butterfly, for coming in. Also, my girl Linda, Shante, thank you all for coming in. Simona, even my girl Letty, I will never forget her. Like I say, we're not sitting there trying to beat up on anyone. We're just trying to tell you guys, think out the box, okay? That's all. Think out the box. You have a right to ride whoever you want to ride with, but make sure you stand on your truths. If I don't care who it is, I don't care if it's your child. If you know it's wrong, stand on your truth. Don't go wherever the wind is blowing. My girl, Country Girl, and I'm gonna close it out with this right here. She says, "Thank you, everyone, for coming by. Everyone, enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe. God bless you all." And my girl, Butterfly, say, "I feel replay from the beginning." Thank you, Butterfly. Okay, guys, you all be blessed and enjoy the rest of your day. If I'm not mistaken, I think Butterfly got something going on tonight. So guys, make sure you go ahead and check her out tonight. I think she have something going on. Make sure you go ahead and check out her channel. I think it's the night she have something. So guys, with all that being said, make sure you go ahead and hit like, comment, and share these videos for more unapologetic content. And remember, only what you do for the Most High God is going to last. Anything else is not. And that's real talk.